Hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So here we are with our celestials and Saint Germain, of course, leading the way. And you know, Saint Germain is the main master who is leading us through this transition. So if you have questions about what's going on, about what your role may be, and sometimes often your role is to be nothing more than the light inside you, for you to be that light 24/7. But the celestials are all in position throughout the cosmos, not just 7 universes, but everywhere. Because Earth transitioning to the fifth dimension, not that it hasn't happened before, but this time, because of the error, because of the ego serving self, it is the biggest event in cosmic history. And we as light seeds, of course, have chosen to come here and hold the light, be the light, to gather and to bring people across the bridge and into the fifth dimension. That was one of the visions that I had as a child when I would ask, why am I here? I would add, on the planet of the apes, but that's beside the point. So I would have a vision of a whole bunch of people running across a bridge and being chased by this dark cloud. And when we got halfway across the bridge, it all turned light and the dark vanished. That's what we're doing. That's you and me. And the celestials are in place and they are ready for us and they are assisting us. All we need to do is work on us. We need to work on ourselves, being in that presence of light, being in 5D, mental focus 24/7. We are working on any old 3D things that are hanging on and hanging out in our minds. And I'm going to do a workshop on this. You're going to write it this weekend. And we're going to do a workshop working on that to get rid of all this 3D glom that we have and that we have had, for so many lifetimes. So this is your job. And you know who benefits from this? You, me. We benefit more than anyone else on the planet from being chosen to do this job. We're the ones who get the most out of this transition. We are bamming lifetimes of karma by accelerating our own evolution as light seeds. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's worth it to be able to get rid of so much garbage in one lifetime. I'm on board. Let's do it. Are you ready? Okay. So let's do this. We're going to spray our cleanse. We're going to get our cosmic thrust. One drop. Come on, baby. There it goes. Bring it into your, just get those esters moving. Bring it into your aura. Cup your hands together. And if you feel zizzy in the middle of the day, 3D is overwhelming you, which is doing its best to do, by the way, right now. Just breathe that in. And it clears you, protects you at your solar plexus. And it allows us to get this job done. And now we connect through that space, time continuum. And then we Go clockwise. And I use this a lot lately for protecting my third eye. Um, because of all the crazy, crazy going on. People in the world driving around. God forbid we go to Costco. We use that to help us deal with the frantic feeling that so many people are feeling lately. Then we wear it on our nose. Because I like to smell it, so I put it on my nose. So now bring that light in because we want to be these beacons of light. We are strong forces of energy, shifting and moving. A cruel based world. This poor planet has been through so much on 3D. But we're shifting that through your consciousness, through my consciousness, to once and for all tone down the ego to not serve itself, but to seek love in the right place. So you visualize that light coming from source. Which one do you want to do, Sage? You want to do third eye. Hey, he's a boss. He says we're going to do the third eye because we want to bring in confidence and understanding of our job. So we're going to do the third eye. So visualize that light coming from source, moving all the way down through your body. Golden, yummy, viscous, honey-like light just sticks to everything and removes all of the 3D doubt and fears as it moves down through and into the earth to the mother. She grabs onto your golden lariat. And we feel strong, connected heaven and earth. And you bring that light on down through the grid, farther into the mother's energy and around. And then back up the back of your head, back of your spine, back to source. And then around and around and around. And it feels good to be on that tether of light, knowing that you can't be blown away, that you're solid and strong. And all of the crazies of the ego-based world we are in go right past us. And we bring that light around and around and around. And then we bring it up and we let it waterfall. Oh, just let it saturate all 12 of your auras. Because you're no longer a 2-strand DNA structure. You are a 12-strand helix matrix, shifting and moving your body and mind to 5D. So bring that energy and bring it down through the well of the mother that sits below the root. All of the explanations of the chakras, by the way, it's in the Star Child Remember booklet, which you can get online if you want to know more about them. So it goes through the root well of the mother, which is our connection not only to the mother, but to all the energies that flourish on earth besides us, with us. But beyond that, going out through the universe, out past our system of 7 universes, and way into the cosmos. Anywhere you want to go, you go. And you feel the energy as you're out there. in the Milky Way, maybe going to Elysion, which is our central sun. That's a good place to go. And you go there and you feel the energy, you feel the vibration of all of the light beaming at you, encouraging you, helping you, making you stronger. And we know it is because your root chakra, your root aura, holds the DNA structure for 3D. And we are dissolving all of those patterns of cruelty. And we are evolving ourselves. That our mind and our body no longer radiate and resonate with 3D. And when you do that, it's an interesting thing that happens because people like to be in your presence. They like to be near you because you're light, not ego. And you know you're there because your sacral chakra no longer shakes its finger at you, no longer tells you or dictates. Rather, the heart responds always with right action. Now, when we have those things that we don't get, and there's a lot of that not to get on 3D Earth now, isn't there? We bring that into our spleen and we use another technique called conscious use of power, which is an opalescent light. And I do teach that on the web. And we bring that light into ourselves until we understand. And when we understand, that's when we do our light seed work. We radiate that out the solar plexus into the collective consciousness so that every human on the planet feels that love and understanding. And just getting one to accept that is a huge venture as a star child. But we're doing even more of that every day. So let's say there's something that triggers you. Any of that. We then bring that issue into our liver, which is the empathic shield, and we watch that person's action on our shield. It's like a movie screen. In a movie, you feel it, you see it, yes, but you know you're not it. You're observing it. It's lucidly observing another's life. And why? Why are they behaving that way? And that understanding that the shield brings you makes it very hard to judge another human being, which is why I want to wear this shield every day, because it's so wonderful not to judge another, not to have my ego go in there with how it's supposed to be. Allowing that non judgment to go to the heart and allowing the heart to shift that malformed thought pattern into love. And in that way, we help other humans. And we send our understanding, our love, right to our heart, to all of humanity. And they go, oh, I want love. I want love. I don't want to feel this anger or cruelty. It doesn't give me the power I want because conscious power, the only power, is love. We are the co creators of the 5D world we are moving into, and you will start to feel this shift. In another 6 months or so, you'll start to see twinkling little light. We are doing a great job. We're doing such a good job that we are moving faster than ever, and Earth is evolving at the fastest rate of a mortal planet ever. That's you and I, and working on our stuff that makes that happen. So, in everything that we do and in all that we are the light. We are the light seed, and we do not doubt. Which is why Saint Germain chose this one. We know this job is getting done, and it's getting done extremely well. Will 3D 100%, 3D consciousness 100% shift to 5D? No. No. There will always be those rascals. That's not our problem, not our thing. They will move on and evolve somewhere else and get the evolution they are seeking. Our focus is on shifting everyone into the light who can take that jump. Oh, there are so many, more than you can comprehend. And they are coming on board every day. They want to feel love because that is our human nature. So beam that light and be that light in all that you do. And when a negative thought comes in, one of those 3D things, just be the light. Bring in your cocoon of golden light. Orbit. Saturate yourself with that light, with that love. Let it go. It's not the reality anymore. We're moving it. We're shifting it. Yes, that reality is holding on, but it won't hold on forever. So know that you are this light force that is strong, and beam it as strong and as light as you can for all to hear. And let your telepathic notch sing, announcing that you are a light seed. And if you need light, come here. I've agreed to be a juice bar because I get the most light. I get the most benefit. My only job is to keep my light on, is to keep that shield up and strong. That's it. So we wear that light and we beam it out. Oh, 20 inches minimum, right? So that others can feel that energy, share that energy, munch and crunch that wonderful gold light that'll help them on their journey and move them forward into 5D. This is our job. This is what we do. Be the light seed, be the beacon. Shine as bright as you can and be strong. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Oh, and it's YouTube. If you could kindly like me, give me a thumbs up, And if you feel like it, you can donate to the channel. I will continue to do these for us as long as I can. I love you. See you then.